All right, everybody, Bob Chick here with Flex Magazine. We are at the Olympia. Just got done with the athletes check-in, and who's here but Kevin Levrone? What's up, buddy? You made it.
Thank you, man. Thank you. It's good to be here once again. Yeah, definitely.
Good to have you back once again. It's been 13 years since you've been on Olympia stage. We've done a couple of interviews over the past few months, Kev. You got to be excited right now, man.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited. Actually, pretty calm. Here at the athletes meeting, not a whole lot has changed. It's just pretty familiar with what used to happen about 13 years ago in this room. So I'm still analyzing things as we go along here to see when I'm going to get hit with the big, the comparison from when I was last on stage to 13 years later. What's really changed. But certainly looking forward to being on stage with these guys and seeing what I bring.
Kev, let's talk physique just for a quick second. Despite the time difference, obviously, the last time you were on Olympia stage till now, clearly you put on some good size. I know you were very happy with your conditioning last we talked just a couple of weeks ago. How's it dialed in the last 2 weeks up until the show here?
For me, Bob, my body changes every 30 minutes, to be honest with you. I just flew in today, probably about 3 hours ago, so I look different than I was 6 hours ago, just before I left home. So, I'm trying not to get wrapped up mentally into where I'm at right now. I'm still at a point where, I'm still doing some fine tuning. We got a little more than 48 hours before the show begins, so I'm not going to do anything drastic. I'm going to let my body take its own reaction course to where I'm at, the time difference, and things like this. I think that's where the experience comes in for me, is just setting back and listening to my body, not allowing myself mentally to push my body to do what it's not ready to do. So I'm going to wait, and there's still some fine-tuning to do. Like I said, we got a little more than 48 hours before I will be dialed in where I need to be. And it's just one of those things where I'm pretty calm right now. I can look around and kind of tell what's going on. I mean, one of the certainly things that are completely different that I see is I don't see the drawn-in cheekbones. You know what I mean? So for me, that kind of brings a comfort zone in right there. But you never know. So maybe these guys have something to offer that's totally different. But I won't know that until actually the prejudging starts.
Okay, the only familiar face to you here from a competitive standpoint was Dexter Jackson. The last time you guys were on stage together was 1999. So he's been around that long and continues to impress, obviously. You're back on the stage this year, but like you said, you're already seeing some differences. Another difference will be the press conference tomorrow, Ken. Now, last time you did a press conference, you had the suit and the tie, is kind of questions from the audience. That whole thing has changed, and obviously you've been at the Olympias the last couple of years, so it's not like you've been in a cave for the last 13 years. You're very familiar with what goes on. But the press conference is a little bit more fired up these days. The guys definitely like to speak their mind. How are you going to approach it tomorrow at the press conference?
I'm just going to take it as a I'm just going to go off of how I feel. I'm going to feed off the environment, try to keep it classy, bring some class back into the sport, and just try to readjust things, and just bring what I'm used to, bring what Joe Weider and Ben Weider and what they honed out for these athletes to be. That's what I'm going to bring through this whole representation. It's just it's about being quality, being a class act, and being an athlete with realizing that you have responsibilities and realizing that when you walk off the stage, you have kids watching, you have people all around the world that you're a role model to. So for me, that's the most important thing, so it doesn't matter what people say to me. I just want to handle it the most professional way that I can, because that's what I built my career on.
Well, Kevin, the fan response has been nothing short of tremendous, and you certainly had to have gotten your share of emails, fans outpouring. We've done a couple of shows on TLR together. Give me your perspective on the comeback in terms of the fan response. It's got to be not only comforting to you, but very supporting in your efforts of getting back on this stage. And really, you're kind of in uncharted waters there, and obviously coming back to see if they would be taking it seriously or whatever. It seems like they certainly are.
I think so. You know, one thing you don't realize is that, you know, the fans, how much they give to you, you know, how much these guys have supported me, Bob, it's been tremendous. You know, I feel like they're in the gym training for me. I feel like they're dieting for me. They're actually feeling the pain. You know, whatever I go through, they're so honed into what I'm doing now, and that's one of the big differences that I also see is that the social media allow us to be hands-on with our fans instantly. You know, so they communicate with me from all over the world, and I think, you know, that you know, sometimes I get messages, man, that it really hits my heart, you know, and I might be going through a bad day. I mean, I'm only normal, and you know, reading some of the things that they send to me, it certainly just gives me strength to continue to go forward, knowing that I have that responsibility on my back, knowing that I committed to something, and that those fans are out there dependent on me, and they want to see me not quit, not give up, and follow through. So. For me, it's very encouraging, and I look forward to it, and I want to thank all these guys for their support. You know, when I first stepped out of the gates to do this thing, there were doubts. Of course there were doubts, because what I'm trying to do and what I'm doing here is it's going against all of what the human body and the age and everything normally doesn't supposed to do this. I mean, I took a 13-year layoff, and I didn't really work out for 13 years, and I put this package together in 5 months, you know, so here we are, and I'm going to go out there and present it to the world in a little more than 48 hours. So I'm certainly looking forward to it. I think as far as where I'm at right now, mentally, I'm focused. I'm comfortable with the way that I look. I'm proud of myself, and I think you're going to see something pretty remarkable.
Kev, 2 months ago, I asked you, is this a one-off? Are you going to do any other shows? You were adamant, look, I'm just doing the Olympia, man. Absolutely not. I'm done after that. 2 weeks ago, a little change of heart, and you said, you know what, maybe I might rethink about this here a little bit, and, you know, I might do a show or two. I'm going to kind of, you know, see how it feels. Now we're 2 days away. What's your feeling now?
My feeling right now is, you know, you work so hard, you diet, and you get to this point, Bob, and why stop? You know, I mean, it's a business as well as a passion that I completely love. I mean, this sport has given me so much respect for myself, and I'll be honest with you, I almost gave up on myself, like something was missing. A part of me was missing, you know, but going back into the gym these last 5 months, dedicating myself to eating, sleeping, and training, it's given me the strength to look beyond the Mr. Olympia, and of course I want to go out there and show my fans, the guys that can't come here, you know, around the world, you know, that would like to be here. I would like to go to the country and compete. So maybe I'll be at Tony Doherty's show. Maybe you know, if Arnold Classic, Schwarzenegger wants to lend out an invitation or something, I might jump in that. And you know, Rafael has a show coming up also in Madrid. You know, so those things are certainly open. I'm in shape right now. I feel good, and I'm 100% healthy. So right now, I don't feel like stopping, to be honest with you.
Good. Well, listen, the fans are certainly going to like that. Obviously, we're definitely looking forward to your emergence back on the Olympia stage, Kev. The Maryland Muscle Machine is back in action, Kev. Best of luck, my friend. And can't wait to see you on stage. Can't wait to see what the posing song is. We're going to bring back some old school. I'm sure it's going to be exciting. So, Kevin Levrone back here at the 2016 Mr. Olympia.